Okay, Sergei. Wow, really cool hero here, especially for those of us who have the count. He's Sergei is also paired with Valderon. So I mean, that's the lord that you want for him. Just going over his kit, and yeah, I had to make a video for this guy because he may very well be able to replace the tank in single target arena. And if he can't replace the tank, he can at least be run like above the tank with the count kind of in behind. And his range, his alt range is a little bit different even. So you can run him to the left or to the right of somebody, which is just perfect. His range is that range. Okay, let's go to his alt. His alt's most important. So it deals physical damage to one enemy target one time. If he has the chi, he restores full rage, which is crazy, right? So depending on the timing and how everything works, I mean, we're probably going to be able to have 2 stacks of a chi because he gains them every 15 seconds, and then if he's something, if his HP drops below 65%, it reduces it. Anyways, with that range and that, you know how Wukong, I don't know if you guys are having a problem, but I don't have Wukong A5, and the Wukong comps I'm facing in Arena Single Target in Overlord, they're getting me by just the littlest bit because my Valdi can't reach far enough, and my Ardea behind Valdi, if it's not her double circular saws that are hitting, she doesn't quite do enough damage to take out that. I mean, it's like a half a second difference between, like, it's like the last 15 hits of the Crudgel is what's beating me. And probably a lot of you out there as well, if you don't have that A5 Wukong. But he's got this range. He's got this range and this kind of alt that, and a 2-second alt, like, he's gonna just be able to nuke down that last tank, like that one that if your count's not A3, okay, this guy, you don't even need A3 count with this guy, because this guy's gonna literally nuke whatever enemy is there 3 tiles away. So perfect. Oh, and it goes up. I just seen this guy and I read his kit quick and I was like, oh, this is the way. This is the missing key, man. This is the key. And maybe they're trying to, a lot of people are disappointed for the A3 counts because that 30% defense reduction. Pair it with Wukong and you're pretty much unstoppable. And you can't even get the count, Dracula. So maybe this guy is kind of gonna help that out, because he'll nuke down that last one, even if your count can't chunk him down. This guy's gonna delete those waves, and then it looks like he can even alt multiple times. So it goes up another 200%, so it's 700%. Man, your count, you might even be able to pop your count early or something, and not even, this guy's gonna just delete whatever's in front of him if it's a single target. Oh, and AoE damage. Okay, so, and at full scale it does 40% AoE damage. I don't know if that's 40% of the 500% or just 40%. It wouldn't be very useful if it was just 40%, wouldn't it? Anyways, so yeah, he was like a trainer, then he like hurt his apprentice. After his homeland was destroyed by the tide of darkness, Sergei studied Chi under Master Zenith. However, consumed by a thirst for revenge, and he lost himself and gravely injured one of his fellow disciples, Luna. He now fights in darkness, in endless remorse and atonement. Shit, dude. Well, hope you pull through, man. Just keep that chi, my brother. Keep that chi. Woosa. Alright, so his talent, he gains 1 stack of chi every 15 seconds. When he's deployed, he immediately gains 4 stacks. And then when the HP drops below 65%, it reduces down to 12 seconds. He gains 1, so that's pretty good. 24 seconds, he's got 2 stacks. Damage taken, and reduces damage taken by 50%. So, I mean, there's just, it's got Overlord, Arena, Valdi, Count, Comp written all over him. All over your face, dude. It's written all over your face. Each cast the ultimate increases damage by 75% for 6 seconds. Each so, like, what is going on? This guy's all about deleting, man. You might even be able to use this guy as a tank in Abyss. No, maybe not tank. But you might be able to use him, honestly, Nightmare faction too, guys. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Let's look at his details so we can kind of look what we're looking at. 26k. I would rather prefer like 28k myself, but I think 26 will work. I guess it is 28 after the bonus, but I like the base. I like 28 would have been nicer. His attack is through the roof, and then he's got 50% penetrating damage. So you might even be able to run this guy with like crit damage. Very slow. Well, he's single target, so average attack interval. Okay, his cost is 19, but he's got this arena perk. Reduces the hero's cost in the arena by 5. So, brings him down to 14. Brings him down low enough where you can throw him out first. But, I mean, you're probably bringing Valdi out anyway. But the sooner you can get all your guys out, the better. So, perfect. Maybe attack would have been... Well, he doesn't really need the attack. Nah, cost is always pretty cool in arena. Alright. After casting the ultimate, reduces damage taken from enemy to 1. Okay, so if you're timing this guy for taking hits... Oh, so maybe you can use this guy in Abyss. For 2 seconds. You think that dragon attack is 2 seconds? Might be a little longer than that. But if you got Draylin in there, you might be able to mitigate one of them. Oh, cool. Yeah, the more I read this guy's kit, the more I say must pull. Especially if you're endgame. This guy's going to complete a lot of... And being chaotic is pretty cool too, right? That range is where it's at, though. And damage and everything. Okay, where were we? Where were we here? Taking it consumes 2 stacks of chi to negate this damage when taking... Oh, so he can reduce the damage, and then if he dies... He can reduce. He can take 2 stacks of his chi to negate the damage, and wow! And then he casts the ultimate. Okay, and more damage, and gains a shield equal to 30% attack. So I mean, you're probably getting this guy's attack 28. So you're probably getting a 10,000 HP shield. Plus Lord bonuses and all that, and artifacts. Who freaking knows? And it can be triggered up to 1 time every 40 seconds. So it's not a 1-time unyielding. I wonder how this guy would fare as a tank in GVG. There's not really a whole lot of nightmare things, but I mean, I wonder how he'd work on auto. Attack base ratio goes up. The cooldown goes down. Oh, down to 30 seconds. Oh, yes. Yes, my guy. Sergei. Oh, I'm due for a banner hero. I was just saying that in the guild chat. I'm due for a banner hero. I had the worst luck in the last little bit here. Dark Delusion. When taking direct damage, gains a shield equal to 30%. Did we already go over this one, or is this just more stuff? This is more stuff, guys. This is more. And taking direct damage gains a shield equal to 30% of the hero's attack for 15 seconds. I thought that's what that just said. Oh no. So you get the shield first. So you get an extra 10k right there. You get hit, 10k shield. One time every 5 seconds you're getting 10k shields, man. Attack base ratio. The shield stacks up to 80%. Oh, it stacks! Yo, if anyone's not pulling for this guy, you gotta be asking yourself why. What am I doing? So 90, it stacks up to 90% of his attack. So I mean every 5 seconds. Holy! I don't know if that's going to have any bearing, really. It's not going to stack up in Abyss or whatever, but it'll stack up in GVG. It'll stack up in Arena. Man. Yeah, just crazy. Just crazy. Oh, yeah. It's basic stack. Deals physical damage. He does cause some HP drain to himself, but it seems to be only 10% of current HP. So that's not too bad, right? And so 20% chance to trigger 2 consecutive strikes instead of cause. So 2 consecutive strikes, I guess you're going to gain more rage. What's his cost on his rage? 400. Does it go down? No, they couldn't give it to him. They couldn't do it. They said, nah, Sergei, you're strong enough, fella. Please don't hit me. So you can hit 2 consecutive times. And I mean, unless even if he's not being healed, I mean, what? Okay, well. Let's check out his awakenings. I didn't even look at his awakenings. So surely his awakenings would be garbage, right? Because you can't really. When taking direct damage from enemies, immediately gains 1 stack of chi and increases attack by 20% for 15 seconds. This effect can be. Oh, who's getting nerfed in the future? Who's gonna get nerfed in the future? This guy's gonna outdo A5 Wukong at aim 1. I mean, he doesn't have the stuns, but every 15 for 15. It must be 5 seconds. It can't be 50. It can be triggered every 12 seconds. So if he's taking damage at all, he's 100% uptime on a 20% attack increase. Not damage, commanders. Attack. Probably after the fact. Like an artifact. So attack 300. The ultimate deals extra 50% damage 1 time and executes enemies with HP lower than 20%. Execution is effective against the boss. You know what? The faction trials. This guy is going to be able to do some serious damage. So he execute. I don't even think he needs an execute. So at least we got to tame down. I mean, unless we get some kind of content where, I mean, with A3 he will delete absolutely 100%. Doesn't matter what the BP affiliated is into the single target arena. But extra 50% damage 1 time and executes enemy. So a little bit of a tame down A3. So that's good. Penetration. Yeah. Each time chi is consumed, grants single target damage increase 15%. Okay. Whoa. Yes. All right, Moonton. Yeah, you guys really, you know what? I respect this. I agree with this. I think these new heroes that are coming out, I mean, they need to have these low awakenings, especially if, you know, some players have 15 soul stones. Some players have 50 soul stones, you know, invested, and then they don't even need a reset book because they just get so many soul stones. And then for us that are waiting for a reset book, just to be able to have these heroes where we can either get it one copy or throw one soul stone into them. I mean, I wouldn't recommend throwing soul stones into. Well, yeah, he's chaotic. Yeah, he's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. Anyhow, Paradise Valdi, don't. Oh, this is the one. This is the guy. This is who we all want. All right. Appreciate your time, commanders. Hope it helps.